Hey man, Hebron Ben Bilal, man, coming back at you, man, with another edition of this Boomer's Logic. It's out here doing what I make do what it do out here this morning, man. But I got a question for y'all this morning, man. One that I've been pondering, kicking it around, and I continuously pose to my wife. And the question is, what would you do if you had the power? If you had the power, what would you do? But before we get into the question and what the question means and why I asked the question, man, if you haven't already, man, go to the channel, man, Boomer's Logic by Hebron Ben Bilal, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the bell for notifications. We drop content like this sporadically, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. Whenever the moment moves me, I'll drop information, man, and topics, and you know what I'm saying, starting to look for y'all comments and questions and things of that nature as well. But man, without further ado, let's jump into this. But before I do, for those of y'all who've been following me, man, and been keeping y'all abreast of everything that's been going on economically, have y'all heard the latest about Taco Bell? Yeah, Taco Bell has just declared, I should have made a video about it the day that they did it, but they declared that they've, officially started running out of food. They can't keep chicken, they can't keep beef. You know what I'm saying? So most of these restaurants you go to that are Taco Bell, they will tell you, hey man, we don't have that. We don't have that. So they've officially announced that they're running out of food. This is happening everywhere. If you haven't been keeping up with this, it's happening in Cuba, where they've just completely and totally run out of food. It's happening in a lot of different places. Right in this country, the droughts in California and all that stuff that's affecting the agricultural systems down there, man. It's a lot going on right now. And I just tell y'all, man, to keep your ear to the ground, man, and start to stock up and prepare. Next thing, if you haven't already, man, your little freaky homeboy, Nas X, done dropped a new video. If you haven't already, man, and you're a parent, you're a grandparent, and you're concerned about this social climate out here and how they're trying to program your children, you might want to go check out this dude's new video, man. His latest video is called Industry Baby. Man, listen, when I say, man, y'all on a trajectory, man, to have it's an agenda. And I'm not mixed up or messed up with the fact and the reality that it's an agenda to demasculate black males. Go watch this video, man. And man, I mean it should be an outcry, man. It should be just an outcry, but y'all don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? And it should be an outcry, but go watch this video, because not only is he in jail, what's funny, he's in jail, but he's depicting it like every dude in jail is gay. Man, and what's crazy is every black dude they got in the video is gay. And the one white dude that they have in the video, the black dude is rapping about being gay, and he says it in his song. But the one white dude they got in the video that's rapping, who does his little hook and his chorus, he rapping about women and doing his little thing when he does his little clip of the video. He's with a woman, but all the black dudes is with each other. Man, if you care, man, at all, man, go take a look at it. But man, for the question that I had, man, what would you do if you get the power? And this is a question that I've sat and I asked myself. And I asked myself this question on the heels of Rizza Islam. And many of you know who he is. You might not know him by name, man. If you don't, just go Google the name Rizza Islam and his picture will come up. And most of you are familiar with him because he's an influencer. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but he's very popular. I know when I first came home, I was seeing him a lot. Very articulate, well-spoken young man, real neat, clean. And it just shocked me, man, that he got caught up in this controversy, man. He's blaming his mom, saying it was his mom who did it. They was fleecing California schools for a bunch of money, man. I'm not sure if people were hollering that it's the government out to get him. I don't know what they're hollering, but I know for sure he had an organization and he threw his mom under the bus and said it was his mom. He didn't know nothing about it, but they were fleecing the California school system for all this money, based upon a program that he had, that was part of the schooling system. But you'll have to go look it up. But he's caught up in this whole thing, man. He's locked up or whatever. Him and his mom, I guess a couple more family members are locked up behind this. And it led me, and not only that, but a lot of other brothers and sisters who are getting into these positions of power, and what they're doing with it. So it led me to ask myself, if I was in a position of power, if I had the gun, like us old heads say, ain't no fun when the rabbit get the gun. If I had the gun, if I had the power, what would I do with it? Would I just be just like these people? Because we got to remember, people don't change when they get power and money. People just become who they essentially are. You know what I'm saying? They can fake it as long as they would like, but when they get in those positions of power, when they get that power, when they get that money, when they get, you know what I'm saying, that wealth, that shows you who that person truly is. And more times than not, man, I got to shake my head and say, when we get in those positions of power, Kwame, I think his name Kwame Brown, the dude up there in Detroit. I mean, every time one of us gets in these positions of power, we either start to fleece our very own people out of the finance, con them, you know what I'm saying, put on some type of Ponzi scheme, put in some type of crazy crap that lines our pocket, or just run off with the money, period. And this is what we do. This is what we do. So that just led me to ask the question, man, what would I do if I had the power? Would I end up just being like one of them, or would I do right by my people, man? You know what I'm saying? And this is something that we all really need to sit and ask ourselves, and not to absolve any of these people from their wrongdoing, because they wrong, period. But would you be any different? What would you do differently if you had the power? If you hit the lotto, what would you do? Because all of us got a plan. Like Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Everybody got a plan for the lottery money if they hit it. But when you hit it, boy, your plan went out the window, you all the way to the left. So my question today, man, is what would you do if you had the power? In light of what all of us are doing when we get in these positions of power, fleecing the people, throwing people under the bus, what would you do? You know, that's the question. What would you do if you got the power? So I'm going to just end on that note, man. Like I say always, man, Hebron Ben Bilal, man, Boomer's Logic, love y'all. Ponder that question, man, and drop me an answer down in my comment section, man, if you would like. But like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'll be back with y'all later with some more content, man. I'm just out here, like I say, making it do what it do. To you boomers, man, just giving you more wisdom, man. Adding on to that wisdom that you already have. For you millennials, man, you can't think, man. And this is why I continue to make these videos, so I can give you an opinion. Love you, and holla at you later.